What's up guys, Matt Nuzzo here at Riot in Cape Hatteras to test out the Core Riot XR4 Lightwind. Dang, that is a lot of words. Leave it to the Germans to over-engineer everything, including the name. But it's well worth it because this kite is totally sick for light wind. Normally I'm not really riding huge kites because I live in Cape Hatteras, it gets windy here a lot. But we take it out here on a southwest morning, it's blowing about 8 to 10 as the wind's starting to build. Said perfect time to try out the light wind. So we said let's take out the big guy. Took out the 19 meter. If you're gonna test a light wind kite, you wanna try the biggest and see how it does. This is the 19 meter core, and I gotta tell you, this is one of the best, nicest light wind kites on the market today. 5-strut design, has they've really reduced the leading edge. They put in this like Exotech Dacron, kind of their new proprietary Dacron. They've got their Cortex lightweight material, so the canopy is still lightweight, the kite's still lightweight, and this kite works great. You can see while I'm riding it, the kite down loops, which is really important for light wind because like down loop transitions, down loop water starts, it's important to get going. The kite relaunches really efficiently. The bridle, they made it super short this year, so the bridle doesn't hang up on the wingtip or anything. And you know, we've been testing this in school and crashing it a bunch, and you know, let the bar out, pull the outside line. That's one of the key things that relaunching any kite. Push the bar all the way out, pull the outside line. That gets the kite to roll over on its side, but this kite rolls to its side. It doesn't, if you pull too hard, it doesn't go to the trailing edge or do anything funky. I think part of the reason is that you can see the wingtip is a lot fatter on this kite, okay? So they've added much more wingtip, so it's more stable. It also doesn't flap at all. Like even when I was like, you know, fully depowered and riding, you know, I mean, again, it's 8 to 10, you know, fully depowered, the kite doesn't flap at all. It just feels rigid throughout the entire wind window and entire flight path. Again, it was blowing 8 to 10, so it's kind of perfect to try light wind. Sometimes I could barely stay upwind. Sometimes I was fully powered and sheeted out. And one of the key features with the Core kites that is really unique to them is that even when you're fully strapped down, fully sheeted out, the kite still does have steering, which is really, really unique that you still gain steering and can fly that kite. Also, you know, I mean, my top speed, I was using my Rip Curl watch here, top speed was like 19. Again, wind speed, 8 to 10, and I'm doubling it, doubling the wind speed, which is pretty sick, you know? So people that are living in a light wind area, strongly recommend the Riot XR4 light wind, excuse me. And you know, it comes in a 19, a 17, and a 15. You can kind of pick your sizes based on your weight and what you're really looking to do. If you don't want to ride until, you know, I'm 175 pounds, I probably wouldn't go with a 19 on the big one unless I was like in San Diego where it's like always blows 8 to 12 every day, and I would want to just go out and get lit on this thing and have a great time. Helps that I'm using the Fusion 2 board. You know, the board, good light wind board, helps out a lot. There's a lot that's changed on this kite, and they've really fine-tuned it. And that's what Core does. They release this kite every 2 years, and when they've made noticeable difference, sizable difference in a way that's meaningful to the customer, meaningful to them, that's when they're going to release it, and you can tell this is a fine-tuned product. You could buy this kite and you're going to absolutely love it for light wind conditions because it feels like a much smaller kite. And I'm using the 52 centimeter bar. One of the pro tips we have, it does come with line extensions, so put those line extensions on there. We've got 28 meter full line length on this guy right now, so use those line extensions so you can get that full wind window and get out there and take sessions. And that's what this thing is like when you don't know if you can go kiteboarding, put this kite up and you'll be kiteboarding. So Core Riot XR4, been super impressed. You can find out more tech at realwatersports.com. Check us out online.